Howdy, everybody. Say hi, Mama.
Good morning.
So we come to you today from where are we? Harrah, Oklahoma.
I don't know. I just ride.
Yeah, she just rides and plays on her phone the whole time.
I do not.
She said that's a really long drive, so that means we're a long ways away. If she's like that was a really quick drive, it's not very far from our house. She's fixing to punch me. But anyway, we are working on one that y'all haven't seen yet on this here channel. This is a David Bradley windmill. I'm gonna apologize now for the wind. I don't have my little other thing on here. So this is a David Bradley windmill. This is the same as a Baker Monitor windmill. But this one was sold by Sears and Roebuck back in the day. So they had it relabeled as what's called David Bradley. But it's just a really cool windmill. But it's not making water, and we already got the truck backed up, set up to it. We haven't done anything yet. But I got this far, and I was on the phone, so I forgot, and I was trying to talk while we were working. I forgot to set the camera up. So y'all haven't missed anything. But this is our setup. We're gonna get this all dismantled. I hand pumped it for, I don't know, a minute or two, and didn't make any water. So there's something, either leathers are completely shot or something. So, but anyway, appreciate y'all for tuning in to SNL Windmill Services Okie Windmiller. Thank y'all for watching us. Let's fix the windmill. Do you have that little hammer out? The big hammer? I mean, big old hammer. Yes. Oh, I think we found our problem. I think we found our problem.
Would you like me to go up?
Yeah, go up. Hopefully I can find where this thing screws in. Suck rod. Hopefully there's a coupling somewhere in here. Go ahead and ease that, baby. Keep going a little bit more if it will. Okay. Come on down. Is that it? None of that's couplings, is it? So, not a problem. Don't you?
Hopefully YouTube caught our surprise.
That. Sure they did.
I might have been standing right in the way.
What's you?
I don't know. You know, I always make a better door than a window.
I know. So hand me our little flat ones right there. Where's all of our good new ones?
They're right here. The bag's just on top of them.
So come down until that gets close, and I'll try to unscrew it. Okay, okay.
Keep on coming down?
Yeah, come on down. Where's this turn? Turns one way to get out of there, don't it? Oh, maybe it can't. I guess. Let's just lift this off of the truck.
So our pipe is broken where it attaches to the hand pump
The very top.
pipe.
You grab that.
Yep.
Probably like that.
That's the first one I grabbed. I can get the one that has the bigger.
That's fine. I just want to set this down if it will. Good. Alright, you got the dog out already?
No.
It's probably right under my hand.
Oh, it's right here. Look at that braces.
That what?
Problematic with the camera.
Oh, the breeze?
The brace.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can set this right here. Or just maybe on top of here.
No, it's fine. Once I have it set, I don't have to move it. Huh? You didn't. You was gonna though. We did. The old weep hole you think right there?
Yeah.
Well, he used that weep hole now. Remember, this weep hole doesn't do anything no more. That's why they installed this thing.
What do you mean?
He said don't worry about this weep hole. Because well, this piece of pipe's getting replaced anyway. Unless we glue on a top. We'll just have to figure that out. That might be what we do. baby. Das ist gut. I like this little platform, but it kind of gets me too high to, I have to bend way down. You can come down off of it, Mama. Got watered. Need to cool you off real quick?
No, just don't pull the YouTuber down.
Yeah. Nice cold water. Yep. That feels really good on a hot day. Not so good when it's like 30 degrees out. Okay. I noticed when I was hand pumping that to do it, this wood is not rigid. Like the hand pump was wiggling all over the place to work it. I wonder if that little bit of wiggling is what caused that to snap right there at that coupling. You know, because a hand pump needs to be a rigid setup unless it's steel pipe underneath it.
Right.
Steel pipe can handle the little miniature, but since it was just wood screwed down to this deck, I'm kind of wondering if that's gonna always be a problem. What do y'all think? Put in the comments below. Oh, here we go. What's your synopsis, Mom? Maybe?
That definitely makes sense. We had a windmill that we won't mention names because that seems to jinx us, but kind of sort of the same situation, only it had a big pump that was causing the pipe to flex, and it would always be broken at that top point.
Yeah. Because a big pump creates more of a lift than plastic just does this under. Plastic is that why they call it plastic? Because it's plastic?
Has plasticity to it.
Plasticity, yeah. Not neuroplasticity. Okay. Okay. Got a pump.
It's a purple pump.
It's a, yep. I told him I would measure that. I can't even get that foot up. It's a really spray. It's just all glibbered up. I'm just gonna get over here to the side. Let it blow off. You might back up, Mama. Come down a little bit, about that far from the. Just about. Oh, keep going. Put about an inch between it. Okay, right there. I don't think I got the camera. Maybe, no, I think we're good. Look at that stuff that's just built on this. It's the same diameter as the. Just stuff. What's wrong?
My chemistry brain sure doesn't want to know why that pump's purple.
Yeah, I know. What's causing it to... So this is a... I guess this was drilled as a... I guess whenever this was drilled, that there was an oil well here close to this. And they use this well to supply the drilling fluid water.
Was
You
that,
know?
the pumps are made out of brass?
Brass, yeah. Very purple. It's a Barney pump. I bet Barney
What?
would call this a Barney pump. Yeah. It's pretty. So you can see how this lower check valve right here, it's like locked in a certain position. It won't even move. It's got so much rust and stuff in it. So we're going to disassemble it and rebuild the pump. Excuse me.
So salt present in the air, but this is in the water.
Yeah.
Ammonia and salt.
Ammonia and salt. Ammonia and salt, or ammonia in the salt?
What causes that?
So, Lori's showing ammonia and salt can cause this, which, you know, I mean, the way things look, it could have a high salt. I mean, just all the corrosion that went on. You know what I mean? Jelly bean? Right. It's just a... Can we bring that other pot wrench here? I'm gonna back this up. Gracias. Sorry.
So if you wanted to do this on purpose, you would cover it with salt.
If you wanted to turn it purple?
And then submerge it in ammonia.
Wow.
No, a closed container and the vapors will do the work.
Oh wow, just ammonia vapors. It's like science class.
Yeah.
Only better. All the trash that's in there. Will you grab that 5-gallon bucket of water? Leathers are shot. Plum shot. I'm gonna take a picture of it. Nose for washing our hands.
What size leather?
These are 2.5. You can see the junk that came out of there. It's like, that's all rust and muck. Just nasty stuff. Look at that, mama. Clean as a... Yep, so this will normally have big leathers that are on here. They're plumb gone. Now whether that's from use, which I don't think it's from use. So that is even started to turn purple. That hadn't been covered up by...
Yeah, it's crazy.
whatever it is. Very, very interesting.
So I know when you're...
Very read up.
Like they do saltwater disposal wells
Yeah.
for oil wells.
I'm gonna do that till it kind of runs. It'll stop on its own. If it won't stop on its own, it'll never make water. So we gotta keep that junk in there. Pretty good. Means we're stopping now. See? There's a little bit leaking by, but clean now. And our check valve is acting correct now. It feels good. This one this is one of the ones with a rubber bottom on it. I don't always care for those. You good with it, Mama?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a rebuilt cylinder. Remember, always just use a chain vise around these things because it'll clamp it in a circular fashion, not in a like a jaws of a pipe wrench or anything. Oh, ooh, well, I can do that. Again. Should get a screwdriver to fit in now. Nah, that'll work. Just have to get my screwdriver to fit. What's this little feather loose? Yeah, it's a 2.5 inch pump, which is good because it's under a hand pump. I would suggest that anyway, because nobody wants to hand pump a little bitty pump. It takes forever. You wear yourself out trying to get anything pumped. Pump up the chain. That's clean. Kind of disassemble all this stuff. I have to show him his leathers. That's impressive. We'll try to send them to the YouTube channel. Maybe they'll watch that. I don't know. I don't know who all watches this, but I'm sure glad they do. Ain't you, Mama?
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of inspect the surfaces of these. Make sure it don't have any like gouges. This right here is the conical seat. I'm gonna call it a conical seat. It's not. I think it's probably just 45. You know, chamfered on the lathe when they're making it. You know, just to give it some more surface to bite onto this instead of being a square, a sharp point. So, it's the bottom leather. This little guy going, yeah, like that. And there like that. So what I'm gonna do here. Give me a knife. I brought me a knife. I hope it's sharp enough. Oh, I had it. There it is. I'm gonna carve a little bit off the top of this because this is really thick leather. This old cow was really big. Always cut towards yourself. Not really. Don't do it. Don't do what I do. But it's kind of like peeling a potato. Just kind of keep your knife sliding sideways. And see, I'm still keeping it really thick. But some leathers are just really thick. I think it depends on the hide. And if I don't do this, I won't have as much thread engagement on. And I'll show you what I mean. Thread engagement is important because if you don't have a lot of thread engagement, you'll be coming back out here in a couple months because it's unscrewed itself. This will give us an extra couple of threads. It's just part of it, y'all. So, put this on there like that. Let's go on there, okay? If I wish I had a little lathe. Well, you could come out here and just cut about a 1/16 of an inch off of this, and it would help everything assemble a little better if you had a thinner leathers. But you see how thick that is? That's some thick stuff. So if you put it in there, you can see you're only getting like the very start of a thread. I don't think you can see that, but you're getting maybe one thread. So what you have to do is you have to really crank it down to get a couple of threads on there to hold the thing. So this is what we're going to do. Peel this old potato. If you do this, you're good. This is not a wear area right here. This is just an area that holds it all together between the nuts. And if you screw up and gouge into it, put another piece of leather on. They're cheap. Leather's cheap. These are very cheap. I wouldn't want to gouge into one and put it in here is what I'm saying. I would go ahead and replace it, start fresh. There we go. Now there are 3 visible threads there, which I'm happy with. And how I know this is because I have had to come out and do one, and that's what it had done. It had unscrewed itself. And it's just from not knowing, you know, when you're new in the industry and you put it together and you think, huh, that one thread will do it. Nope. It will not do it. And then on tightness of this, I snug it and I don't kill it because you will deform the leathers quite a bit. I don't like deforming them. Just like that. It ain't tight, but it ain't loose either. It's all assembled up there. So nice fit. had some calcium in there that we're kind of getting out of there. Good fit. Okay. It's nice today. It's going to be 100 degrees today, I think, but at least we have clouds right now, so that's always makes it 10,000 times better. And from the factory, they use like a plumber's putty on this. This stuff works good. But if you're looking at it and going, huh, that other stuff was kind of thick, it is because it's plumber's putty. I almost think that they just put a bead around there and screw it in, because that's exactly what you have there. And they're all the same. It looks just like plumber's putty, you know. So wipe all the excess off, put it together. Will you grab a handful of couplings? We're gonna have to replace all 3 of those, and then this one right chunk. Oh, you already had them out, didn't you? All right.
Okay.
I should have known you already have them out. See how the coupling kind of just starts to just almost like a electrolysis. So it's like it got past the galvanizing or the zinc coating or whatever is here, and once it got past that, it's like the Autobahn on eating of the material. High speed. Right. I'm gonna use that water in memento. Por favor. So this old pump works. We're sucking. Oh, we're sucking. Oh yeah. Moving some water now, man. And I'm gonna watch that. Ow, that thing still hurts. See our water? It's not moving. Good with it?
Good.
Now you still wash your hands in that water here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, that water's clearing our hands.
Or
Will
in
be.
the water we're about to pump.
Oh
out.
yeah, we're gonna be pumping water
That's
here.
what I
So.
plan on doing. So, the way he has this set up, he has a way to control his weep hole.
Yeah.
But the only reason he gets away with that is because he has this platform built up.
Maybe.
Because normally it's below the ground.
Below the ground. 18 inches here in Oklahoma.
But anything below that weep hole that he has there is still has water in it. So it's not technically above the
Not
frost
technically
line.
a wheat hole per se, but I guess it suffices. think they just saw. I'll get the Sawzall. I'll see if I can cut that out of there. Yeah. So what you do here, so you see how I made a little cut right there? And I went down just till I heard myself cutting or touching metal. And I'm gonna move over here a little ways and do it again. And you'll know it when you start touching metal. Right there it is. So, give it straight, Revan. Thing should pop out, and we should have not damaged any thread. It's just kind of makes it. See, there's that. See, we have all of our Teflon is still in there. So sometimes you can kind of go in here and actually what I'll do is I'll go here and bust this one more time. Get halfway up. So I'm touching metal like this. I'm gonna angle my Sawzall up a little bit. There's metal all the way across. We're not cutting into the threads. We're just making a little, we're just cutting enough of that plastic to allow access for us to do that. And you'll see here in a minute, I mean, you can see that I've not even touched the threads. It works. So it can pop out of there anytime. Anytime. Yep. I think this was this piece right here took all the brunt of all the hand pump movage, and whether somebody's out here hand pumping or not, there was still movement here because the windmill moves, you know.
Right.
You know, this thing's pumping, everything's kind of moving, so this thing was always just kind of rocking around. And until this is on a more of a solid surface, this is an issue. You could get by if you probably put a single 21 foot stick of steel under here. That would probably fix it. But we're gonna put it together the way it is. So I'm gonna get everything plumbed up to the top.
Do you want to measure the see if our?
Yeah, I did want to do that, didn't I?
Yeah.
There's our static oil, about 40 something feet. It may be hard to do if the casing moves any down there. Still falling. Still falling. I'm saying we're gonna hit 300 mark, Mama. Don't you?
Yeah. Over 300 feet?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Sometimes you have to be well versed in gymnastics and
Yeah.
playground
Gymnast.
tactics to windmill. I know when I'm on that derrick digger, I sure feel like I need to
Oh, yeah.
have a degree in jungle gym climbing. Set you back here so y'all can appreciate Shane's skills. That's the last step on the tower. At least he's got long legs. Oh, now you're gonna show off?
Yeah.
Yeah. Careful. All right, let's get to work.
I was working. So y'all, we replaced this piece of pipe. It was remember that was the very top one that was under the most stress. So we'll end up setting this at the very bottom. And the other two ones, well, no, I'm gonna put this top because we're not fixing our rigidity problem here. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
What it does to you. So, normally you would put the cleanest, prettiest pipe towards the bottom. You know, it's because it should last a little longer than these guys that are in there. I don't see a date on these. This one's probably a lot older than this one, maybe. I don't know. Because the white on this is a lot whiter than this yellow on this.
The one that's being held by the truck says 12.
Oh, it does?
122 of 12.
Okay. 10-year-old. It's 10 years old. 10 years old. Get that out of our way. We're gonna put the pump together. Come here, little fella. It's a good tight pump. Oh yeah, feels good. Real good. This one. Come on, little fella. Working. You can text him and say I'm on a windmill right now. Call you later. Ah. The Barney pump. Yep.
I'll have to do a little bit more
Research.
when I have more.
Oh, like you don't have enough time right now, do you? Just kidding.
Well, I mean, just what I was reading, the ammonia fumes that
Yeah, to do the color.
works with the salt, so but that doesn't. Water shouldn't
Give
have.
me that red rag. Yeah.
So.
Oh. So the salt alone shouldn't do it. It takes actually the ammonia.
Based on what I read.
The vapor.
Yes.
It's the vapor.
Can oxidation occur in water?
Yep. In water? Maybe. Well, no, but I don't think so because oxidation means, well, there is oxygen in water.
Right. So maybe it would.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not that smart.
Like I said, that's why I need more time.
Yep. Put in the comments, can oxidation happen underwater?
Yeah, or maybe they know why the pump's purple.
Oh, I already asked.
Oh, okay.
Put in the comments. If you're a chemist or electrolysis engineer or whatever, metallurgist, know-it-all like me. Maybe.
Know a little bit about everything.
Yeah, know a little bit about everything. But only enough to get myself in trouble. I don't know very much about anything, so. That's why I'm a windmiller. I'm not like a neurosurgeon. All right, mama. Full throttle. Okay, come on, Nate. Okay, ease on up. Ease on up. We're gonna get a little lower, then we'll do all that. Okay, right there. Good. I want to replace these also, baby. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. There's bring it a little bit. Yeah. You can kind of see how that's just really eating in. So we're going to replace the couplings also. Again, these are galvanized. If I had stainless, we could probably put those on and they'd probably, I don't know, maybe last forever. Forever? But I don't know. I don't have stainless couplings. I mean, I know they make them for certain industries. Water industry too. We just don't have them. I know they have them. Teflon tape in there, ain't it?
Yeah.
Notice that? I'm gonna touch that. Where's my dope? My dope. Pipe dope. Hope the wind's not affecting the audio too much. I have, or we have, some microphones in the truck, but they're not on us. I'm good at just dropping them from really high areas, so microphones are probably made for more sturdy people, more people that aren't just herky jerky and bouncing all over the place and running around. You know it, Mama?
Yeah.
Good day. Breeze is wonderful. Brand new couplings. There's a really good possibility that we'll be converting this over to solar pretty soon, because the owner discussed it with us that the trees, and I agree, have grown up around this windmill since it was put in the 80s or whenever it was. That's, you know, almost 50 years ago. So he's going to upgrade to solar. we may be doing that soon anyway, so I don't want to put a whole bunch of expense into this on all new pipe, all new sucker rod. Because that's not fair. I don't think that'd be very good business. You, Mama?
No.
We're gonna get him pumping water now, which is what he wanted. We're gonna make him happy now. And I told him there's a good chance that he may opt against the solar for a while. Once we get this going, that could change his mind. You know, once all the problems on this thing are fixed and he's back to pumping water, he may not need to. He may not want to do solar just yet. That's fine too. I think if you're good to people and you don't try to scam them, you'll always have a customer that you'll get to come back to. That's kind of the way that we try to run our show. Ain't it, Mom?
Yeah.
I like how she agrees with everything I say. I could say, I'm better than looking than Brad Pitt, ain't I? And she'd be like,
Well, of course you are.
oh boy, no, you weren't supposed to be paying attention. I was hoping I'd catch you and you'd say, yep. I'm like, okay. All right, we're going in by hand from this point on forward. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure what y'all can still see. Just let it slide through your hands, just like so. Let it slide through your hands. I think we're gonna still put a weep hole in it, Mama. I got an idea that this weep hole is for, like, we know it's fixing to get really cold, so just in case our weep hole down below froze up or closed up, is all there still. This coupling is ugly, but it's all there. So it's not etched anywhere, so we're gonna leave him the way he is. I'm gonna replace this. Making a mess out of this platform, ain't I? This little deck. What's the little guy that had the little cloud of dirt falling behind him everywhere?
Pigpen?
Pigpen.
Off of Charlie Brown?
Yeah. Kind of like Pigpen on Charlie Brown. Messy. Oh yeah. Don't want to kill it, because you will break a rod coupling if you're not careful. If you're one of them fellas that don't know your own strength, you really will. I hope y'all can feel the breeze through the camera.
It's a very nice day.
It is. We have a cool front coming in, I guess sometime this evening. It's October 8th, or not October. Oh, that's a Freudian slip.
August 8th. But it is very nice.
Yeah. We're not wearing our sombreros to work. The sun's behind clouds. It's still supposed to be 100 degrees today. I don't know if it's going to get there if it's tracking along the way it is. I don't see how it can get there, personally, because it's almost 11 o'clock right now, and normally it's already like 97 degrees or 96, and by 1 o'clock it's usually straight up 100 something.
84.
Woo!
Oh, smartwatch. Take it.
Take it. So easy, caveman can do it. Ow, man. Oh, mama, you ready?
Yeah.
Try to drop. Slide it through your hand.
Weed ball?
Yeah, I guess. We're gonna put a weed pole in it. I'll put it so. Because we are a foot off the ground, roughly, and then 18 inches. So.
And you have a little bit of.
Okay, so we'll say in the highest you can keep it, the better. But
Because of head pressure?
yeah, because of head pressure. All right. Okay, that piece of stuff right here, he goes on there, right?
Yeah.
This coupling looks good. It's all there. Well, it's ugly. Actually, I'm gonna replace it. See, he's kind of ugly right here on this side over here. Yeah. I think this has a little bit of a salt content. That's going to be my guess. I don't know. Just for, I mean, this is 10 years old, but I don't know. Just don't know.
Interesting if they've ever had this water tested.
No, probably not.
Is salt water something you find really deep? Is that why oil wells have it as a byproduct?
Yeah. Yep. But it also depends on where they're injecting it. If this is was ever a, we don't know what this well was.
Right.
And there could be a saltwater injection well somewhere around here. They're all over our area where we live in Potawatomi County and Seminole County. There's a lot of disposal wells. That's what they call it, a disposal well. It's where you pump your salt water, because a lot of the wells produce a whole lot of salt water, way more than the oil content. So what am I trying to do? So what I want to do, think we're going to end up taking this all apart and then set it like normal. Or do we want to try to fish? No, we're going to have to do that. So I'm going to take this apart. This is the standard way of doing it. I don't know what y'all see. So we're going to disassemble this hand pump right here. This is the way it's supposed to be done. You remove this top right here, and it gives you a pretty good working area. And you don't have to try to fish up through that there. Is there an half-inch wrench out, Mama? So all this, all the handle, all this part right here is going to come off of it. You got to run these bolts quite a ways out, and they'll give you access. It'll let this thing slip off. This is a Monitor brand hand pump. Baker Monitor. Baker is the brand of this tower that we're standing under. This is and it's a Baker Windmill. A Baker Monitor windmill, I suggest. By design. The name on it says David Bradley, like I said. It was a Sears and Roebuck, you know. You know, back then, Sears sold everything under the sun. You could buy a house and have it shipped in on a train if you wanted to. You could buy a windmill and everything to go with it. And this was originally one of those. You should open up the old Sears and Roebuck catalog in Chicago and order it, and they'd send it to you. I guess they were the Amazon of the day, weren't they?
Yeah.
I would be able to normally stand this thing up, but it's got all kinds of pipe hanging out below it. It's just got a bunch of crud holding it together. I don't want to bang on it, but I do a little bit. There. Us Puddin would call that a love tap. Okay. So now we can put all this on, Mama, and then run the truck up over it and get it together.
Sounds great.
Put a little dope on it. Way looking. It's been fun hanging out with y'all today. Hope y'all have enjoyed hanging out with us today. Ow! Blast. My croissant wrench. It probably fell. Oh, it's in my hand. Goodness gracious. I was holding it the whole time. Trying to figure out what I was looking for. It was in my hand. Okay. Alright, Mama. So we're going to hook up to the lifting. Okay.
You need one of those couplings off.
Oh, I do. Okay. Oh, I'll take this one off. That one might be hard to get off that steel. I'm glad you're paying attention.
It looked okay.
Until we did it.
Huh?
Yeah, it looks good. Good eye.
That's why you pay me the big bucks.
I know it. Okay, let me re-dope it. Ugh. Okay. All right. Doing good. Full throttle. Yeah, that's good. I can't see squat from up here where I am.
There you go. That's better.
Come down a little bit. Let me have this. I think the truck's pulling it over. Or not the truck, but this thing right here. That should be it. There, let's get back. Hold it up straight. Should be right there. Right in there, got it, Mama. I'm gonna just cut the wrench down. I guess somehow we got to get it to where that will align. That thing right there.
Yeah, you can rotate it as well, right?
Yeah. Shouldn't have to, I guess. Wish I could fall off that. Okay. Okay. And since we didn't unscrew the steel, so it should all be. Okay, come on. I think what I'll do is I'm going to leave this loose.
Thing's got to line
Fine.
up that T
Yeah.
that was underneath that hand pump with this
Dang it.
external valve. In the dark. Or blind, I guess.
Yeah, blind. There's a hole right there. I'm gonna grab my phone. Maybe I can use a light. Hopefully, whatever critter lives under here ain't under here. You know? I'm sure he's gone if he was under there.
What do you mean?
Just digging out a little spot right here for my little peepers to be under.
Yeah, you wiggled it.
Okay, so let's cover up the bald spot. Ugh. It's a great idea as long as you get started.
Do I need to pull against you,
No.
push against you?
I think I just need to kind of wiggle it around until I...
I wonder if we had much luck if we took this board off.
I still can't see. There's a little bitty hole through the casing, and I'm through the casing. I'm just fishing. I'm just digging around inside
you're
that
through the
casing. There's
casing?
no, yeah, and you can't
Okay.
lift it.
Right.
It's just like, let's get our screws, and we'll start our screws. That should get us kind of close to.
Do you think you have a, with your little impact thing, a little bit that goes on it?
Yeah, I know I do. So I know if I know it worked in that area before. There it is.
Good job.
You have to tilt. Cover up that old bald head of mine. Again, this is not
Ideal.
at all. Okay. Wow. Okay, Mama. I'll let you down a little bit. Take this off. Leave the hand all back on. What we gotta do is take this off. Yeah. That's gotta be off. Get it bite to big beam. We're fitting to be making water, Mama. We're fitting to. I think. I know.
I said yippee.
Oh, you be.
No doubts.
See?
Do what?
Can the camera see? We're lifting from. Oh, got my. See there?
Oh. Would you like me to close that?
Yeah, go ahead and close it if you don't mind.
Now, windmill. Oh, this. Oh, no, that's weird.
Huh.
I think he's got the problem in here.
Got the sprinkler.
Yeah. That's why it's been. This is also filthy because this has plugged up with something. It's open. The valve is open.
Tell you what, you just never know what you're gonna find.
Never know.
It's always a surprise. Purple pumps.
Yep.
Sprinkler water hand pumps.
Yeah.
What are you needing?
I see he had a problem. That's screwed out. We're just so icky.
So now I gotta figure out how we can get that freed up without breaking it. This has a. I have to bust this loose.
But it's open.
It's open, yeah, that's the thing. When
So-
it's screwed all the way down, it's just, ow.
So do you think you dislodged whatever it was?
Do I think I did?
Yeah.
No, I think there's something plugging the hole up. You know what I mean? Like it can't physically. Did I forget my face black?
Nope.
Yeah. Woo! Doggies. Maybe I can grab one of this. You don't ever want to grab onto this and twist.
Well, these, you have it loose. Oh, those probably don't go big enough. Put them in.
Still pretty tight, I think. It up. It's like locked in the position.
like just a straight shot through there.
No.
Didn't know it was a labyrinth.
That thing screws down. It goes beep, 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 down, and it pushes this rubber up against that surface right there.
So the water comes in, goes up, and then down.
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah. This is so scary messing with these because it breaks. That's another reason I don't like this style of hand pump. Just the one that flows out, that doesn't have the only reason I have this style of outlet is if you're gonna pump vertically, so you can physically close this and send water up. But since we're not pumping vertically to a tank, this is just a whole bunch of extra stuff to go wrong.
If all else failed, could you find a plug that would fit that size hole?
Possibly. I'd like to get this thing going.
Yeah.
We can tap it around.
Best case.
We're getting some movement now, Mama. Might work after all, baby.
Good job.
Usually, if I've ever tried to mess with one of these, it'll break this bolt because it gets so geeked up with junk. I'll stop right there. I'm gonna stop and just leave it open. How's that sound?
Sounds like a plan to me.
It was never getting water to that tank. That's the crazy thing about all this. You know it?
Yeah. Well, they'll be excited. You're.
Hope they're excited. Yeah, that's why that is so blown. That's probably why our pipe is, we've had all kinds of issues.
Yeah.
If this thing, with the brake not working like it is, and our weep hole's plugged up and that closed off, water couldn't go anywhere. So it was probably just, it had a crack there, and it was probably blowing out that crack at the top pipe. How it didn't blow it completely into, I don't know. Look. Yeah, I don't know if that's a pipe thread or if it's a straight thread, so a pipe, some kind of plug might not work in that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what the threads are. Let's see if we're doing better now. We want water to come out that. There we go. I'm thinking that's what they were after, Mama.
I think so.
Yep. Guaranteedly, that's what they wanted. Alright. Let's see if I can get the truck up. Yeah. All right, we're spinning. We've got a little bit of wind today. Come on, baby, just keep on going. I see, it's the way it is, y'all. There's just, it's stacked against us, ain't it, Mama?
Well, it's just that time of the year.
Yeah. This time of year, the wind just does not participate in windmillage, but it might. I see what. Okay, we see water falling. Look, y'all. Y'all see that? I hope you do. Dunk out of there. We're making windmill water. It's got a snag somewhere, don't it? Not every time. And that could be up in the gearbox. Did you see that, Mama?
Yeah.
Sounds like it's up there. Yep, see water coming into the hand pump, going down, going to the tank. Oh, let's see if I can see what that feels like. Going down. Sometimes you can feel what's going on. But anyway, this windmill's old, y'all. So you want to say we end it here, Mama, on a good note? Finally, for once, we get to see water come out the windmill.
Yeah, sounds great.
So, anyway, thank y'all for joining us today. Hope it was good. It was good for us because we got to see a windmill make some water.
Meet some new great people.
Yeah, met some new customers. They're good. They mowed for us. Lori didn't get chiggerized. So, remember, if you don't mind, go ahead and like and subscribe. If you haven't liked and subscribed already, that sure helps us. We love it. Every day we see like 2 or 3 subscribers, so you're doing it. I know you are, so I appreciate that. Windmill's spinning.
There we go.
It's making water. See that?
Those little cup things are so neat.
Yeah, isn't that cool? So that's how you have to get water from a hand pump, is it goes into that, flows down, hits this 1.25 pipe and goes out. I don't know. Might have a coupling somewhere in this hole, all in this area that might be doing that. What do you think? I don't know. We'll fiddle with it. And I've got to still climb up and check the oil on it. He wanted me to check the oil and all that stuff. So I'm gonna sign out. Thank y'all for watching us. Y'all have a good rest of your day. And then we hope to see y'all again very soon. Thanks for watching us. Okie Windmiller. Bye. Mama.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.